Hi, Alice and Malika here, and I want to share with you today how to set up your YouTube channel, enable it for live stream, and then create a live event. Many teachers ask me, what do you do? How do you create screencasts? And very often I use a tool called Camtasia by TechSmith. That is something you do need to install on a Windows or a Macintosh computer. And with the evolution of Chromebooks in the cloud, people are looking for creating screencasts in the cloud. And there are a number of Chrome extensions, and I'll mention them in other videos. But we're talking today about how do I enable my YouTube channel so that I can create a live stream event, which could be a single screencast. You just want to share how to do something. It could be quick feedback for a student that you record as a private screencast that you share with just that student. It could be a webinar. You can invite people to that. You can record it immediately, or you can set a date when you want to go live, and you can advertise it. It might be school board meetings that you want to stream. Who knows? The sky's the limit. Each of you has your own reason to want to share your ideas or share your events with the world, and I want to show you how to do it. My advice is don't put things like this off. If you have something to say, if you have something to share, don't be afraid that it has to be Hollywood or it has to be perfect. It does not need to be. If you have somebody that needs to hear your message or needs to learn from you, they're not going to care if it's perfect or not. They're just going to be happy that you shared that message, that you shared that information, that they were learning or were inspired by you. So let's go and let's get cracking on creating videos. So once you're ready to create a video on your YouTube channel, you just have to go to YouTube. And I recommend going directly to the link right now for my_live_events. If you go directly to that link, it will bring you to the events page. YouTube is currently going through a series of changes, so I could give you the whole background on that. I don't think you care. I think you just want to make a video. So if you go to youtube.com/my_live_events, it should bring you to this window. With that being said, if you go to aliceandmalika.com under workshops, you'll find the YouTube Live. I'll have a series of information, videos and steps. If you miss any of the steps and you go here and you can't find anything, go ahead and email me. My email is right here, and ask me a question. I will get back to you. All right, with that being said, to schedule a new event, you click on Schedule New Event, and I will call this creating live stream videos on your YouTube channel. And you can go through a series of steps to set it up, but the simplest is to give it a description. Don't get carried away if you don't have one, because you can always go back and edit it later. A tag helps people find your video. So like if somebody were searching for live stream or recording on YouTube, a video on YouTube, you can add as many tags as you want. Okay, so tags help people find the video. The description can be anything you want. I like the idea of having links to anything that can be helpful. Even the script for your video itself can be there. And then how do you want to stream? In this case, we're just going to go live now, but you can set this up. Let's say you wanted to do a special broadcast on the 16th from 1 to 1:30. You can do that. Or you can go live right away. If you're going to use this feature for an event like a webinar, you're probably going to set it up in advance. If you're going to use this feature just to maybe do a quick podcast or a quick screencast, how to do something for a student. Let's say in this case, we'll just do a quick how to make a Google site for a student. That'll be the concept that I use, because really the sky is the limit once you know how to do this, okay? So we'll keep it very simple, and we'll create the event, and then we'll go live, okay? So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to click on Create Event. So we have an event, and we're going to do a how-to screencast for our students. So it's going to be public. So I click on create event, and you're going to see a live stream of, you're going to see it happen again. So there it is. I'm ready to start the Hangout on air. All right. When you first start recording, your camera comes up. You don't have to have, I'm going to turn this off. Hold on. You don't have to have your camera on. You can have your camera off. I think it's better to have it on, but you know, just for a minute or not, it's really up to you. You can start out screen sharing. Sometimes I start out with a slide that introduces my topic. So, but most of the time people want to know how to do this on the fly or have a webinar where there's going to be a series of people in it anyway, presenting and discussing things. So this button here on the left-hand side will show you how to screen share. This is the chat. If there's many people in the Hangout, like inside that aren't public, they can chat inside the webinar. There's a public chat on the outside. Hopefully I'll remember to show you that. Okay. I'm ready to start the broadcast, but it's not live on YouTube until I do. But bear with me. Once I hit start broadcast, I'm going to make this a real video. And so I'm ready to go. It prompts me that the Hangout on air is about to go. So I'm ready. 2, 1. Hi, my name's Allison Malika, and I'm actually recording this Hangout or this live stream as part of a video to show how to set up a live stream. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the back end of this video so you can see how this came about. So screen sharing is a helpful feature. Now, this is the event that I'm actually broadcasting right now, and I got here by going to youtube.com/my_live_events. And the concept that I was sharing with my audience is if you wanted to create a screencast on the fly, you could do it to demonstrate any number of things. I can think that I need to show my students how to move pages around with Google Sites. So you can see I've got a Google site here, and I could be talking into the video and say, okay, class, today I'm going to show you how to restructure your pages or customize your navigation using Google Sites. And then when you're done with your video, you would stop sharing and hang up the Hangout. All right. So how did this get started? Well, I promised my audience a quick recap. So again, you go to my_live_events at youtube.com. So this is the URL, and it will bring you directly here where you can create a new live event. And to create a new live event, you give it a title. Test Hangout on here. And you can stream it today, go live now. You can schedule it for the future. So it's created this upcoming Hangout on air. Here I am. This is the page that we're streaming from. I'm going to click on it. This is the live stream we're running right now. If we had an audience that had a link to it, there would be a live chat that people can have ongoing here. I go back to my YouTube channel. When that Hangout is over, you have the ability to edit it. So let's say you recorded it publicly, but then you realized, I want to just share it with 2 people. You can make it private and share it with a couple people. You can make it unlisted. You can modify the descriptions, take out your tags. So when you if you wanted to use this for quick feedback for students on the fly, I would make it private and then just share it with that one student. And if you want to make it like a public webinar, then of course you want to make it public. And then once you have the event, you're going to have a link to it that you can share. The sky is the limit on the uses of YouTube Live. I mean, YouTube rocks our world, right? I mean, everybody's on YouTube. I think it's powerful for teachers. I think it's powerful for schools. I think it's really underutilized in education. So I'm sharing this, putting it out there. I'm hoping that inspires you to use it as well. One thing I would have to say is don't wait. Don't wait and think it has to be perfect. People don't expect perfection. If you have something to say or share and they need to hear the message, I've said earlier in my other broadcast that just share it. The person that needs to hear the message will appreciate it, and the person that doesn't won't be there to notice. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to stop the broadcast. So everyone watching the Hangout on air, thanks for watching. And the link to the longer version of this tutorial is in the description if you want to learn more. Okay, so now that Hangout is now off air, and I have a link back to the live stream here. So if I just click on it, there's a link. I can embed it on a website. If I go to this link, it brings me to it. I'm off air, still recording to Camtasia for the full tutorial so that you could see the interface. When I hang up, which I will do right now, it will give me a link back to YouTube. So the Hangout's over. I'm going to click on the video link. It's going to bring me back to my channel. And if I need to make any changes to this at this point, now is the time. So I can vet it. So I can open it up and vet it. All right. So I look at it. It's public. I can add it to a playlist. Everything looks good. It looks like it's still processing because it doesn't have the full editing options. But then I can go to the main page and see what's going on here.
Hi, my name's Allison Malika.
And it walks, that's the video that we just did. So it's immediately on YouTube, ready to rock. Okay. So hopefully this has been a helpful educational experience for you. All right then, so that's how you do it. When you need to get back to your videos, just go to youtube.com. So whenever you land at youtube.com and you want to get to your channel, you want to find your live streams or, organize your videos, just go to your channel and then you'll see a link to Creator Studio. And in Creator Studio, you're going to have access to your video manager, your videos, your live streams. You can see all of my live streams are there. Here's my live streams. This is the one that I didn't want to keep. So I'm just going to select the box here and under actions, I'm going to delete it. I'll keep the one that we just did that I'm going to use. I appreciate you watching and I hope this was helpful for you. Take care and more coming soon.